Hello there, this is Don Kern with Shelbyville Today. We're looking at the weekend of March 7, 8, and 9. Wanted to talk first about a meeting I attended last night. It was the final meeting of the Bike Trails Action Team and the first meeting of the new Active Transportation Coalition. So basically what's going on there is there's several different groups that are going to be kind of working together for a common goal, instead of just having a bike trails team and a team that's looking at sidewalks and different teams like that. There's a lot of commonality, and so they're going to have just an active transportation coalition, which basically active transportation is looking at any type of mode of moving around other than a car. It could be skateboarding, bicycling, walking, whatever. So should be a very good thing. Of course, biking is still a very big component of that with the new trail that's coming up along the Blue River. And we've gotten some grant money to do that, so that's going to be taken off. But it will still look at the bigger picture as well and try and improve the ability to get around in the community. So very good stuff. Jim Garlitz, who has been heading up the Bike Trails Action Team, was appointed by Mayor DeBon as the chairman of the new Active Transportation Coalition as well. So he's very well versed in all of this, so that'll be a great thing. And we had some presentations about the bike trail. I guess trail is not exactly the right word, but like the highway, basically 35 is what it's called, that goes all the way from Canada down to the Gulf and does pass through Shelby County. They're still working on getting everything necessary to get that approved. I think particularly Marion County is one thing that is left to do there. But that'll be good because it's going to get Shelbyville onto some maps that will be distributed elsewhere, that will show that the path passes through Shelby County. So hopefully we pick up some traffic and some notoriety from that, and then you couple that with some of the a community that has other bike trails and things, and that should really add to not only the health of our own community but help others to know about us. So that's as good as well. Also at the meeting was Rupert Bonham, which many people know him through the Survivor television show, but he has had he now has a group called Rupert's Kids, where he helps kind of troubled teens, gives them work projects and helps teach them skills and stuff. And he's had that actually going on for like 23 years. This is well before his time on Survivor. That really didn't change his outlook on things. He continued, came right back and got back into doing what he'd done before. And he was there because he's looking at starting up a chapter of Rupert's Kids here in Shelby County. What they will do is one of the big things they do is rehabbing houses and properties. But he wanted to offer up that working on the trails would be a good project for the people that are the kids that are in his foundation. And so he wanted to offer that up as a means of getting some less expensive labor, but also labor with a purpose. So it would give good projects for these guys to work on and be able to make a difference in our community and help in their own progress as well. So that's why he was at the meeting, offered that up. It was just really good meeting. Just kind of summarizing where we're at and where we're going. So stay tuned for more on that. Like I said, we do have several grants that are coming into play there to help get that trail off the ground along the Blue River, and more things to come, including looking at sidewalks and making sure we have a very accessible community for people, and which results in a healthier community, a more desirable community to outsiders, outside companies and such. So good stuff going on there. Okay, we'll also look at our weekend events. I'm recording this on Thursday night, so tonight is actually the kickoff of Trouble in Tumbleweed, the latest production by the Shelby County Players. It'll be going on at the Strand. which of course has all new seating upstairs, new to us anyway, but very good condition seating. So go and check that out. Check out Trouble in Tumbleweed. It'll be going on Thursday night through Sunday. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday is a matinee in the afternoon. So check that out. Friday evening, St. Luke's is having a fish fry. So that's kind of kicking off the Lenten season, of course. And so look for a lot of local churches to have various events surrounding the Lenten season. I know that the Waldron community churches actually have a Lenten services where each week, each Sunday evening up through Easter, they will be having special services at different churches within the Waldron community, and they have different speakers, and then they also have a special Good Friday service leading into Easter. So look for that around the local Waldron community churches. On Saturday, Gleaners will be at the Shelbyville High School if you need to pick up any food from them. Also, we have another active living type of event going on. The Skyline is trying to raise money, of course, to switch to digital, since the movie companies are all requiring that. They won't be producing film anymore. And so Monkey Wrench Madness, which is a local obstacle race organizer, is actually putting together an obstacle race at the Skyline Drive-In. So that'll be on Saturday at 11 o'clock. They'll have different heats going up through the afternoon. So head on out there. The money gets split with the Skyline, so it's for a good cause. And get out there and get some active living in. Should be a much better weekend than we've had recently. I think on Friday it's actually supposed to hit 50, and in the upper 40s I think on Saturdays. So get out there, support the Skyline, get some active events in there and some obstacle racing, all good stuff. Also on Saturday at the library, a couple different Cat in the Hat showings. They'll have the movie Cat in the Hat in the youth department. I think it's 11 and 2, I believe, are the times, but you can always check the Shelbyville Today calendar for that. Also on Saturday evening, there's going to be a camp meeting gospel sing at Waldron United Methodist Church in the evening. And then, of course, don't forget before you go to bed on Saturday night, you need to spring forward. Set your clocks ahead 1 hour, and so that you don't end up waking up at the wrong time on Sunday morning and missing church. I believe that's everything I've got. As I mentioned on Sunday, there also will be Trouble in Tumbleweed put on by the Shelby County Players at 2 o'clock, and then in the evening is the special Lenten services at one of the Waldron area churches. It moves around, so I'm not sure exactly which one it starts at, but you can check with one of the Waldron area Baptist churches for that. All right, that's what I have for this evening. Hopefully you'll check out. We will continue to bring you information about the Blue River Bike Trail and all of the active transportation committee happenings, so that you can stay up on what's happening there and can get your input into that and pitch in and help get us a healthy and active community. Thanks again, and we will see you next week.